All right, we're here with Coach Sullivan. We've been saying all day this is the first day and we go till July, but this was the Penn State Relays 2013. Good little meet for us here at the Ashenfelder Indoor Track. We had a couple of school records in the 4x2s, also meet record in the shot put by Jane Swenson and a meet record by Tori Gerlach in the in the open mile. Yep. So overall, how did things go for the Nittany Lions today?
Actually, it went really well. I have to say, we brought everybody back on the evening of January 1st, which is the earliest I've ever started track and field, which is the earliest you really can start track and field. So, we didn't have a lot of expectation coming in here. Obviously we held a lot of people out from competition, but we also didn't have a lot of expectation of things coming into this. We met as a team yesterday. We talked about the purpose of this one is to kind of, shake off the rust and get started, but really to just compete and to focus on competition and focus on what's right there for you to beat on this given day. And that's why I felt we did really well. We only set 4 meet records, but we had 2 of those were also school records, which is really cool. But what we also did was had a lot of personal bests. We had a lot of wins. We won just a large majority of the meet. I can't say exactly, but we won a lot of the events. And I really liked the competition level of the kids. There were some frustrating things too. Don't get me wrong. Some of the technical events have some room to go, but for the most part, we really looked very good. And it's a great opener. And we tend to open well. It's a great place to have a track meet, so if you're a Penn Stater, you're going to compete well here.
Okay, so Penn Staters back indoors here on January the 12th at the Nittany Lion Challenge. How do you kind of keep a team kind of focused on meet after meet and in the same place for the month of January? So how does that work from kind of a directional standpoint?
Well, a couple things. I mean, obviously this year we've got a lot of a new staff, and so it's really exciting to see the new staff. Randy Bungard as our spring coach get 2 school records today. It was really pretty cool to see that happen for him, and to really look very sharp in both 4x4s as well. So, those kinds of things are easy to build some momentum off of. Our new throws coach is down there, and he's very excited about what he's seen and the potential of kids and how strong people have gotten from a year ago. And so those things help with this year's situation here. But this is my 14th year here, and having the month of January at home and going into February with home meets, this is a great way to do indoor track. It lets you really just have a lot of pride in your home field, and the level of competition is always great here. And then the facility just brings out great stuff too. So we don't really have too much trouble keeping them focused, keeping them engaged. We have a lot of different exciting things happening each week. Next weekend we celebrate Parents Weekend. The following, we have the high school meet, the Kevin Dare Invitational, which has become one of the better Northeast meets in the country for high school kids. And then we have a great meet at the end of the month, the National Open, where we've got a lot of great stuff going on, between Little Lion Lap for little kids to run on our track during the competition, to the invite sections, to just some great Olympians coming in and competing here. I think Ryan Whitey might throw. Shayna Cox is coming back to run on her track. So this is cool stuff, and it really, you take a few of those things, you sprinkle it into the team, and they get fired up about it as well. So I'm really looking forward to it all.
All right, thanks, Coach. We'll see you next week.
All right, see you, Jess.